I'll be honest with you, I feel like I earned the right to be where I am in life, and I earned the right to call myself what I call myself spiritually. I feel like in life, I earned the right to a lot of stuff, but many people don't see me put the work in, so I guess they question it. But I feel like I put in more work than the average person. Like I put in over amounts of work my whole life and my whole career, no matter if it was in school or just in the general spiritual journey. I put in the work, but people continue to act as if I don't work or I don't have what it takes. Like I don't earn the position I put myself in, and that's so aggravating. Cause I know the work I put in. I don't just call myself things. I put in the work to be able to call myself that. And when I call myself one of the greatest spiritualists, it's because I put in the work spiritually to be able to hold that title. I feel like I have the right to call myself the greatest spiritualist to ever exist because Lord knows I put myself through the ringer to go after to master my spiritual abilities and understand myself internally so I could be able to get the right to call myself that. Everything I put myself through and I call myself in the end was because of the work I know I put in to be able to call myself that. It ain't like a self absorbed cocky title. It's something I actually went out and earned. And that's what aggravates me. It's like knowing the work I put in behind the scenes on everything from school work to life work to spiritual work, knowing what I did, knowing the time I took, knowing the days it took, knowing the belief in everything I did and how hard I worked to build it, build myself into this spiritual force, and then have it questioned or made fun of or anything like that. It bothers me honestly because I know how much time I spent. I know the nights and days I spent. I know I know how long it took me to build my confidence into this person, to put all that blood, sweat, and tears in something, and then have it questioned or as if you're not taking it seriously, knowing all that time you put into working on something. It just it's aggravating sometimes, but I know it's all part of the process. And sooner or later, the world is going to see me for who I truly am and know that I'm one of the most determined, hardworking, dedicated, spiritual people you will ever meet in your life. But everything I get it because I earned it. I put in the work. I don't just sit up there and call myself this or call myself that. I put in the work and earn my way to the top, just like when I was in school or just like in any day in life. I don't just ever call myself anything. Whatever I want to go after, I learn about it. I become all about it, and I work till I become good at it. I don't let up till I become one of the very best at whatever I'm trying to pursue. And just me knowing the work I put in, and to have people to have things not take it seriously or not take your work seriously is just aggravating. And it's been done to me for most of my life. And I just want to take a stand and say, with spirituality, it's going to be the thing that's going to get me through because it's the thing that brought me the most in my life. That's why I take it as seriously as I do. That's why I've mastered my abilities and I call myself a spiritual master because I know the work I've put in and I'm just going to defend my work and keep grinding to keep getting better. But that's one of the things that truthfully has always bothered me in life. Me knowing the work I put in, knowing the time I put in, knowing the dedication I put into something just to have it undermined and act like it don't matter or act like it's not important. It's always bothered me, honestly. But I'ma just keep going, keep grinding, and keep showing the world what I can do. And maybe one day they'll wise up and realize how educated and how hardworking I really am, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, though.